friends and family, welcome to our Christmas play. We are so excited to have you all, and it's so exciting to see a full cafeteria on the night before the last day before winter break. So these kiddos, as you know, have been working so hard along with our staff here, and we appreciate your time and dedication because we know it is a big family commitment to make this happen for everybody. So thank you so much. If you missed it, in the back we do have concessions. We also have some programs. If you would like a program, they're really nicely done by our staff here. And we also have a silent auction basket, so don't miss out on those. We have an intermission? Okay. We will have an intermission as well, so you'll have an opportunity to kind of restock on snacks, boys' men's restroom, ladies' restroom. Like I said, program on the back table. We want to thank...
$50 gift card in the back. Whole Foods.
50. Okay. Silent auction basket also has a $50 gift card to Whole Foods in there, so don't miss out on those goodies. And that's, sneaky gift card hidden in there. We have a parent, Ms. Copeland, who has been so helpful in orchestrating this. Ms. Kingston couldn't make it tonight, but our nurse has been wonderful with helping support practices. And then, of course, Ms. Williams and Ms. Tompkins, and of course the students and you guys and your support. So let's begin in just a minute, but let's welcome them with a big round of applause. And as just a courtesy reminder, if you have a cell phone, if you could please silence it so we don't distract from our actors on stage. So let's begin. Thank you.
The Herdmans were the worst kids in the history of the whole world. They lied and stole and smoked cigars, even the girls, and talked dirty and cussed their teachers, and took the name of the Lord in vain, and set fire to Fred Shoemaker's old broken-down tool house. There were 6 of them: Ralph, Imogene, Leroy, Claude, Ollie, and Gladys. And they went through the Woodrow Wilson School like those South American fish that strip your bones clean. They went through town the same way, stealing things and tearing things up and wedding kids, so it was hard to get away from them. There was only one safe place. Sweet ever after, because there are no Herdmen there, and Jesus loves us as they say, because he keeps them miles away. That's my little brother, Charlie. That's what he said when the Sunday school teacher asked what his favorite thing was about church. Charlie said, "No Herdmans." That made the Sunday school teacher mad because all the other kids said nice things about God and Jesus and good feelings. But old Charlie told the real truth. No Herdmans.
I don't really care what everyone else says, but that's what I really thought. The best thing about church is that there was no Herdmans, ever.
That's not a very Christian sentiment to me. It's a very practical sentiment. Charlie was all black and blue last year because he accidentally went Herdman at school.
Is he the worst one, Leroy?
They're all the worst one.
Ralph's the biggest, so if Ralph gets you...
That doesn't make any difference. Gladys isn't big. She's fast. And she's mean. And she bites.
I'm sorry I asked. Just stay away from all of them.
That's what I said. Stay away from them. Go to church.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way.
Why?
No arguments this year about the Christmas pageant.
I don't want to be a shepherd again.
Tell Mrs. Armstrong you want to be a wise man.
I don't want to be in it.
Everybody's in it. Think about how I'd feel sitting there on Christmas Eve if my own children were in the Christmas pageant. Think about how your father would feel. You'd feel terrible, wouldn't you, Bob?
Well, actually, I didn't plan to go. You know how it's always crowded? They can just take my seat. I'll just go home, wear my bathrobe, relax. There isn't anything different about the Christmas pageant.
There's going to be something different about it this year.
What?
Charlie will be wearing your bathrobe.
Hey, you just made that up.
don't you be Joseph? Elmer Hopkins will pay you $1 to be Joseph. Elmer's sick of being Joseph all the time just because his father's the minister. Nobody wants to be Joseph.
Nobody wants to be in it.
What are you going to be this year, Beth?
I'm always in the angel choir.
Why can't Charlie be in the angel choir?
Because I can't sing.
From what I've heard in the past, it isn't a serious drawback. Away in a manger to me always sounds like a closet full of mice.
What do you wear in the angel choir?
Bed sheets.
Oh boy, some choice. Bathrobe or bed sheets? Come on, let's go watch TV.
You know, Mrs. Armstrong tries very hard to make sure you all have a lovely experience.
Mom, Mrs. Armstrong just likes to run things.
They're right, of course. She runs the potluck supper. She directs the pageant. She's even chairman of the bazaar. Helen Armstrong. I think she'd even preach the sermon if anyone would let her.
Is that George Armstrong's wife?
Yes.
Well, I saw George at the drugstore today. He told me his wife broke his leg, and she'll be in traction up to the first of the year.
The first of the year? Why, they'll have to cancel Christmas.
She's in charge of Christmas?
Well, she runs the pageant, and she's chairman of the bazaar. I feel bad for Helen, but who's going to do all of this?
Yes, I'll take over the bazaar. Yes, I'll take over the bazaar, and if you'll do the potluck supper. I don't know what in the world I'll do about the pageant. Unless, how about Grace?
I just can't, Edna. I've got company on Christmas week. How about Grace? Hello? Grace?
Bob,
How about
Yes.
I have to direct the Christmas pageant.
Does that mean I have to go?
Our Christmas pageant isn't what you call forced entertainment. Mrs. Armstrong breaking your leg is the only unexpected thing that ever happened to it. It's always the same old Christmas story, the same old carols, and the same old Mary and Joseph. And that's what my mother was stuck with. That. And Mrs. Armstrong.
Tell you again, Grace, how important to give everybody a chance. Here's what I do. I always start with Mary, and I tell them that we must choose Mary carefully because Mary was the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes, and then I tell them about Joseph, how he was God's choice of being Jesus' father. That's how I explain that. Frankly, I don't ever spend time on Joseph because it's always Reverend Hawkins, and he knows all about Mary and Joseph.
I know that, Helen.
I thought Miss Armstrong was in traction. How could she be on the phone if she's in traction?
What do you think traction is?
When they put you to sleep?
No such luck. Beth, we need salt, pepper, and napkins.
But I do explain about the wise man and the shepherd and how important they are. I tell them that there are no small parts, only small actors. Remind the angel choir not to stare at the audience. And remind them, and do not let them wear clunky shoes or high heels. And do not let them wear earrings and things like that. I just hope you don't have too many baby angels face because they'll be your biggest problem.
Geez, won't you leave some for the rest of us, Charlie?
Leroy Hurkins stole my lunch again.
How can you let him do that to you day after day?
How can I stop him? Where's the turkey?
Grace, where's the turkey?
It's still in the oven.
I'll get it.
And Grace, don't just use anybody's baby. Get a quiet one. Better yet, get two. Just in case if one turns out fussy, you could always switch them.
I know that, Helen.
And another thing, you have to get someone to push the baby angels on. Otherwise, they'll get in each other's way and bend their wings. Bob can do that. He can also keep an eye on the shepherd. Oh, another thing about the angel choir, Do not let them wear lipstick. They think it's because of play.
Oh. Helen, there's someone at the door. I have to go.
That they have to wear lipstick and it looks terrible. So tell them.
Helen, I'll talk to you later. There's someone at my door. Yes, I'm coming.
Can you give me some supper? I haven't had a square meal in 3 days.
Oh, for heaven's sake, it's you.
I was very lonely at the table.
Well, Helen is very lonely at the hospital.
Not as long as the telephones are working.
I bet he told you that there's no small parts, only small actors.
And getting someone to shove the baby angels on and make the shepherds shut up.
Yes, she's Justin, your father.
Doesn't that mean that Dad has to go?
Yes.
Does it really?
Yes.
Charlie, come on, clean up after yourself.
My mother didn't pay much attention to Mrs.
Armstrong. She said Mrs. Armstrong was stuck in the hospital with nothing to do but think up problems. And there weren't going to be any problems. Of course, Mother didn't count on the Herdmans. That was Charlie's fault.
Hey, Leroy, you give me back my lunch.
Sure, kid. Here.
You stole my dessert again. How do you know? Because it isn't there.
What was it?
A moon pie.
Right, that's what it was.
Hey, Leroy, you know what? I don't care if you steal my dessert. I'll even give you my dessert. I get all the dessert I want in Sunday school.
What kind of dessert?
Ice cream, cupcakes, cake, big meals, and refreshments all the time we want.
You're a liar.
And lollipops, and candy, and all these types of candies like Swedish fish,
Who gives it to
lollipops. The minister?
Why? Is he crazy?
No, I think he's rich.
That was the wrong thing to tell Herdmans. And sure enough, the next Sunday they were there in Sunday school.
Just in time to hear about the pageant.
What's a pageant? It's a play. Like on TV? What's it about?
It's about Jesus.
Everything there is.
And about Mary. It's mostly about Mary.
Who's Mary?
I am. Well, probably I am. I know the part.
Now, this won't take very long if you all settle down. Today, we will be deciding who will play the main roles in our Christmas pageants. But of course, everyone will have an important part to play. As Mrs. Armstrong always says, there are no small parts, only small actors. Isn't that what she always says?
That's what she always says, but she never says what it means.
Don't you know what it means?
Ooh, I know what it means. It means that the short kids of the angel choir have to be in the front row or else nobody can see them.
Well, not exactly. It really means that the littlest baby angels are just as important
Mary? I don't think anyone is important as Mary.
Well, naturally, that's what you think, Alice. I think Jesus is more important.
I still think it means that the short kids have to be in the front row. Girls, everyone is important. Jesus, Mary, and the short kids. Now, is everyone here? Beverly, will you just step out into the hall and see if anyone else is coming? Now, you little children will be our baby angels. So please remind your mothers that you will need bed sheets. People in the angel choir will need bed sheets too. And if any of you have old bathrooms at home, now what's the matter? Well, make some room there for the Herdmans. Well, where's Beverly?
I think she went home. I think she got sick.
Did she say she was sick?
She just left. All I did was I just said hi, Beverly, and she just left.
Okay. Well, will someone please tell Beverly about the next rehearsals? The next 4 Wednesdays after school. Plan to be here for everyone.
What if we get sick?
You won't get sick. Now, Mary and Joseph absolutely have to be here for every rehearsal.
What if they get sick?
They won't get sick either, Elmer.
Well, Beverly got sick and we didn't even start yet.
We don't know that Beverly got sick. Now, let's think about Mary. We all know that Mary was kind, quiet, and gentle. And the girl who plays Mary should try to be that kind of person. So, do we have any volunteers for that part? Oh, did you have a question, Energy?
No, I want to be Mary. And Ralph over there, he wants to be Joseph.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, let's make a list of people for these parts, and then we'll all decide which we together. Ralph Herdman. Now, who else would like to be Joseph? Did you raise your hand, Elmer?
No.
Okay, any volunteers? Any of you shepherds? Would you like to be Joseph? Just raise your hands. Okay, then, Ralph Herdman will be our Joseph. Now, Emma has volunteered to be married. What other names can I put on my list? Janet? Roberta? Alice? Would any of you like to volunteer?
No, I don't want to.
I'll be Mary.
Shut up, Gladys. I'm already married.
You'll be a wise man.
Well, the wise men are usually boys, but of course, they don't have to be.
I'll be a wise man.
Me too. Come on, be a wise man. Raise your hand. What's a wise man? Just raise your hand. What's that to be?
Some angel.
I'll be that. What is it?
It's the angel of the Lord who brought the good news to the shepherds. Did you have a question, Toby?
No, I just wanted to say I can't go. I'm going to England.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
I just was nervous.
My mother doesn't want me to be a shepherd.
Why not?
I don't know. She said don't be a shepherd.
I am not going to be a shepherd.
Oh, yes, you are. What is the matter with all of you?
I don't want to be a shepherd. Gladys Herdman hits too hard.
Why, Gladys isn't going to hit anybody. The angel of the Lord just brings the good news to the shepherds.
And hits them.
Elmer, that's ridiculous. And I don't want to hear another word about it. No shepherds may quit or get sick. Now, that's all for today. Boys and girls, you can go. Alice, why in the world didn't you raise your hands? I don't know. You don't know? Alice, I expected you to volunteer. Ow, ow, cut it out. Ow, it hurt. Don't you want to be married? Mrs. Wiley did live sausage.
Come on, Alice. I don't know.
I didn't dare raise my hand. I thought your mother killed me. She said she was going to be married in this play, and if I raised my hand and opened my mouth, I wish I did. And I said, but I'm always married in the play. And she said, well, go ahead then. Next spring when the pussy girls come out, I'll stick them so far down your ear, no one can reach it. And it'll sprout there and grow and grow. And you'll spend the rest of your life with the pussy girls growing out of your ear.
You know she wouldn't do that.
She would too. The hoodlums will do anything. And they're gonna do something so horrible and ruin the entire play, and it's all your mother's fault.
else would the 6 of them end up in a Christmas pageant when they ought to be in jail?
Vera, earn my whole skull off. I just heard that Imogen Herman is going to be married in this Christmas pageant. And is that a fact? All 6 of them? Vera, look next door to that outfit, and I'd rather live next door to a zoo. Has Grace gone crazy?
What? Who let them in? Imogen Herman? What kind of child was that to be Mary, Mother of Jesus? Who was Elmer Humpkins? I'd like to know. He was what? Visiting shut-ins? Well, I'm shut-in and he wasn't visiting me.
I better not around the church and lock up the hide the claims and she said I'll get them all out.
Tell him to go home.
I said.
Oh, I'd be responsible. I've been up and around this, so it'll never have happened.
If I'd been all up and around, this never would have happened. Well, let me tell you.
Don't tell me, Grace. The car is over there.
Helen Armstrong is not the only woman alive who can run a Christmas pageant. I decided to do the best I could with the problems, and now I'm going to make this the best Christmas pageant ever. And I'm going to do it with the Herdmans. After all, they're the only ones that raised their hands. No one else did. And I don't care.
Good for you, Grace. The car is over there.
And you are going to help me.
Does that mean I have to
You have to go. The manger is over here. And the shepherds come in and gather around it. The barn is over there off stage. Where are the shepherds come from anyway?
It's like a motel where people go to spend the night.
What people? Jesus? Oh, honestly, Jesus wasn't even born yet. Mary and Joseph went there. Why?
To pay their taxes.
At an hotel?
Shut up, Ollie. Everyone shut up. I want to hear first. Begin at
The beginning?
the beginning of the play. What happened first?
Emily, this is the Christmas story from the Bible. Haven't you ever heard the Christmas story from the Bible? Well, that's what this pageant is, so I better read it to you.
I don't believe that they never heard the Christmas story. Why not? They don't even know what a Bible is. They've never even gone to church in their entire life because of dumb brothers who we got. Now we're wasting all this time, but
There went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all of the world should be taxed. And Mary went up with his wife. And Joseph went up with his wife from Galilee. And Mary was great child.
Pregnant? She was pregnant?
All right. We all know she was pregnant. And it came to pass while they were there that the days were finished in there.
Well, she was.
I don't think it's very nice of your mother to say it. She better to say
Baby child. I'm not supposed to talk about people being pregnant, especially in church.
And wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them there again.
My God, they didn't have room for Jesus?
Well, they didn't know it was going to be Jesus.
Didn't Mary know? Didn't he know? What was the problem? What was the matter with Joseph? Him not telling them? Her pregnant and everything?
what's her name? Something like that.
They didn't have a bed in the barn, so they had to do something else. What would you do if you had a newborn baby but no bed to put the baby in?
We put Gladys in a bureau drawer.
Okay, well, you didn't have a bed for Gladys, so you had to use something else.
Oh, we had a bed. Only I was sleeping in it, and he wouldn't get out. He didn't like Gladys. Remember you didn't like Gladys?
That was pretty smart of Ollie, not to like Gladys right off the bat.
Anyway, a manger is a large wooden feeding trough for animals. What?
It says in there that she wrapped him in swaddling up clothes.
Oh, swaddling clothes. Back then, people used to wrap babies up in big pieces of material to make them feel cozy.
The child welfare is at our house every 5 minutes.
There wasn't any child welfare at Bethlehem?
I will say there wasn't.
And they were shepherds keeping watch over their flocks by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came down upon them, and the glory of
Shazam!
what?
Out of the black night with horrible vengeance, the mighty Marvel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The mighty Marvel is amazing comics. Out of the black night with horrible vengeance,
Lex, this is the angel of the Lord who comes to the shepherds.
out of nowhere, right? And out of the black night, right?
Well, in a way.
Shazam!
And there were wise men, and when Jesus was born, there were wise men that came bearing gifts of gold and frankincense.
What's that?
And myrrh.
What's that? Yeah, what's that?
They were special things, spices and precious oil.
Oil? What kind of a present is oil? We get better presents from the welfare.
Was that a welfare? Wise men? Well, they were kings, and they were sent.
Well, it's about time somebody important shows up. If they're kings, they can get Mary and the baby out of the barn and tell the innkeeper where to get off.
And they were sent by Herod, who was, well, he was the main. And he wanted to find Jesus and have him put to death.
My God, if they're gonna kill Jesus, he just got born.
Who's Herod in this play? Herod isn't in this play.
He's out to kill the baby and he's even in the play? Well, somebody better be Herod. Let Charlie be Herod. And he says, go give me that baby. And they listen, because he's a king and all.
I am not going to be Herod.
No one is going to be Herod.
And they don't do it. They go back and get Herod.
I'm not going to be Herod.
Forget about Herod. There is no Herod.
And I run away with the baby till the fight's over.
No, Joseph gets the shepherds together and they go wipe out Herod.
I'm not. See, they're going to put one in and it's going to be me and I'll get killed.
No, no one is going to kill. Forget about Herod. He isn't even in the play.
Well, I wouldn't just hang around in the barn. I'd go get a room.
She said there wasn't any room.
Then I'd throw someone out. I'd say, I've got this baby and it's the middle of winter. So either get out or move over.
I'd go after avoid Herod.
Yeah, I just send the angel after him, and she could just point her electric finger at him and zap him into a pile of ashes.
Yeah, Zach. What's the name of the play again? She never said.
Christmas pageant.
That's no name. That's just what it is. I know a name. I call her Revenge at Bethlehem.
Revenge at Bethlehem. So now it is time for intermission. Huh?